A lot of people just think nowadays coconut oil is a good oil to cook with. They're saying, you're going away from vegetable oils, and we'll hit on that too. But first, I have to say, amazing story. So many things in there were just wonderfully.
Crazy.
Even that litmus test that Luke had, that don't put it on your baby, right? Would you like, I feel like so many marketers out there have to ask themselves that before they go around saying this is wonderful for you. Would you put it on your own child, your own baby, right? That's very sensitive, that's newborn, that you love so much. I would say that 90% of these marketers out there that create these products would be like, no, don't use that on
Right.
them.
If you're in the factory, that's exactly right. And
Yeah.
that is where, if you can't eat it, like everything we make, 5 or less ingredients, you can eat everything we make. If you can't eat it off a spoon, why would you ever put it on your skin? Your skin's your largest organ. It
Yeah.
just is fact.
And it
Learn that
absorbs so much. It absorbs
learn
so
that from
much.
your
I didn't
dad.
realize that.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. It is. And, you know, I think if again, it's common sense and we've gotten away from that. And all we do is listen to marketing who are, and even as doctors, you have all these drug reps that come in and just spill, and it's marketing. What's the
Yeah.
reality? What's the truth? Let's take a step back. 5 or less ingredients. If you can eat it, then you know that you can put it on your skin and you can put it on your baby and you can give it to your dog and, you can have it in your home.
Right. And let's talk about quality, because that is what determines everything that goes into our practice. And basically, we feel like as long as you have quality, results will come out of that. So that doesn't, whether it's a medical procedure, a product, or anything you put on your skin, you have to look at quality. And this is where I think so many people get it wrong, because they think, oh, a supplement is a supplement, is a cream is a cream. It says it's good. It says it's organic. We get quality really good when it comes to TVs, cars, and designer things. We will pay a lot for a nice Mercedes Benz or an extra HD 4K TV, right?
Right.
That we pay for a lot. We get quality, but we often miss it with things like what we put in our bodies every single day. And we've tested a ton of coconut oils out there. And you're right, most don't test well. And we have our own ways, energetic, looking at the research. We look at it holistically as well when we look at anything that we're going to advise someone, especially someone like a patient who's sick and has to
Absolutely.
regain their health. So they can't have anything toxic, anything better than the best quality, because otherwise results won't be there. So we get that. But can you tell me how skinny? I mean, you went into it a little bit that it's pure and everything, but can you talk about also the patent and this Nutrilock system? Because I understand that's very important to defining how is this quality better than other coconut oils.
Well, and that's where this patent comes in. So everything that we make is started with Ton's patent, this brilliant scientist that developed how do you make a coconut oil? And this is the problem with coconut oil. And I'll tell you, it's not the coconut oil itself, it's how to keep it shelf stable.
Mm.
It's so interesting. We spent a lot of time in Vietnam once Luke was over there, started this import export company. Of course, and I just want to mention, just to finish that story, he's never really come home again, just so everybody
Yeah.
knows. I mean, 12 years later, he's between now the US because of his company here.
He's a
And Vietnam.
part-time Vietnamese citizen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, talk about, but, and of course, he never went back and got his master's. So,
No
and
need.
you know what? I don't think he missed a thing. The more I get
No.
into it, like I said, he could join, it's just different. So that being said, this Nutrilock system, what Ton developed was a way to keep it shelf stable. So when a grandmother, let's say, coconut oil is the staple in so many of these Asian countries. And so it's kind of a family tradition. The grandmother makes it or the family makes it in their kitchen. Well, it's only good for a week. If it's real coconut oil without any stability in it, without any stabilizers in it, it goes rancid in a week because it's real. The brilliance behind this Nutrilock system is that it has a shelf stability. The way that he produces it, that's where that brilliant mind comes in. The way that he is able to take it and produce it, he uses a dry dehumidification method, and it keeps it completely shelf stable. This was interesting. I'm at our house, and so I've got products that we've made over the years that I still use. I mean, if they use me as their guinea pig a lot, and so I've got products that are in jars. I was looking, I've got jars that are 5 and 6 years old, and I use them just every day. They're just nothing. There's nothing wrong with them. They've never gone rancid. They're just beautiful. They're still in that same state. So that Nutralock system is such a it's just such a brilliant part of this whole thing. The next thing that we're doing is we're making an avocado oil with the same technology. So if we can get that, because we know that avocado oil again is a great, so that's coming out. I mean, we're working on that. I think they're going to be launching that. So I'm sure your dad and you will be the first to know that. I'll send a jar and let your dad test it.
We'd love to test it. Yes.
But again, you can see that technology really can be used in a broader sense. We've just focused on coconut oil because we had it down. And then we also, the other thing, coconut oil for the skin is very comedogenic, and that's the problem. It breaks your skin out as a woman. We have figured out how to microfilter it so it is hypoallergenic and non-comedogenic. So not only do you have this beautiful cooking oil, and that's different. Our oil for our skin is actually hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic. So somebody with acne can use it and it doesn't break their skin out. It's actually balancing the pH in their system. And a lot of times that's where breakouts come from. Everybody is just there. It's like their skin is just on fire. And so this actually goes in, soothes, and then it also balances.